After a registered sex offender ran for Fresno City Council, Assemblywoman Esmeralda Soria authored a bill to ban sex offenders from running for political office here in our state. But after passing unanimously in Assembly 60-0, that bill failed in committee in the Senate. So we are now joined by Senator Ben Allen, who is a member of the Senate Elections and Constitutional Committee. Senator Allen, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so the vote in committee was 2 in favor, 1 against this bill, 2 abstained, including you. So can you explain to viewers why you did not support this bill to ban sex offenders from local or state public office?
Yeah, the reason is we had just passed another bill to ban people who are convicted of more serious crimes from running for office. And we were hoping that she would restrict this bill to more serious crimes. She refused to do it because of the situation with someone who was trying to get on the ballot up in Fresno, who I think was convicted of a much lower penalty. And he couldn't even get the signatures to get onto the ballot. The concern that we had on the committee was making sure that we really give people, that we not unduly restrict the right of the voters to choose between different people. We were very willing to restrict more serious crimes, but you go back and let's give you an example, right? The way she had it written, if you were a gay man who had engaged in a gay sex act many years ago, decades ago, that would have gotten you on the sex offenders registry list back in the day. The way she had it written, if you were ever on the list, you would be forever banned from running for office. If you'd peed in an alleyway when you were 18 and now you're 50 years old running for office, you would never be able to run for office. So the question is, it was so restrictive that the chair just didn't feel comfortable supporting it. If she'd been willing to restrict it more, it would have passed. And again, we passed another bill that did restrict more serious offenses. Folks from running for office.
Okay, yeah, so you feel it was too broadly restrictive. Let's talk about a suggestion from Senator Scott Wiener. He voted no. He wants amendments on removing Tier 1 and Tier 2 sex offenders. Most people don't understand what that is. Help us understand these different tiers of sex offenders.
Yeah, so there basically, Tier 3 are the more serious crimes. Right? And his idea was, hey, let's make sure that those people cannot run for office. But for the less serious crimes, and there's this tier system. It's based on how serious the crime was, the chance of reoffending. Again, things like peeing in an alleyway when you're a kid, that's Tier 1, right? So should that make it so that you can never, ever run for office for the rest of your life? That's the way she had it written. So his idea was, let's take those types of crimes off of the, out of the bill, focus on the more serious ones. Because of the fact that she was focused on this particular case in Fresno, where someone had been on the Tier 1, and this guy couldn't even get enough signatures, 20 signatures to get on the ballot. So in the end of the day, clearly people thought he wasn't the right guy for even running.
Yeah, it's definitely nuanced.
One of my points is, if you're ever on the list, you're going to have a hell of a time trying to explain to people why you should be elected to office after you've been on the list. So you're not going to have an easy time running for office anyway. But if we're going to restrict the right of the people to choose between folks who want to put themselves forward, let's restrict that right to the most serious of crimes.
Okay, you want to see some amendments there. We are out of time, but I do want to ask what happens next for this bill. Can you amend it and it move forward?
Well, the other bill, the Addis bill that is more restrictive is moving forward. That's already going to the Senate floor, and I think it'll get everyone's support. If she wants to come back and further restrict it, I'm sure she'll be given that opportunity.
Okay, Senator Allen, we appreciate you for joining us and explaining that. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you.